أشهد أن لا
The United States of America is gearing up to be the next United Kingdom. I called it. I called it even before the so-called mayor of Dearborn, Michigan revealed the true colors of himself and that of his adherents. I saw how much backlash I got after I made that video about the so-called Somalians in Minneapolis, the Muslims in Minneapolis who have completely turned Minneapolis into mini Mogadishu right before the eyes of the American people. I warned you that something disgusting is brewing in America. But some of you attacked me for speaking the truth. So-called fellow Africans came to my DM to shame me and to bully me for turning on my so-called, brothers and sisters, telling me that I should be the one protecting the Somalians who are taking over Minneapolis because these Somalians are just as black as I am. They tried to manipulate me into silence with the claim of being black, when in fact, I have seen countless videos of Somalians renouncing being black, claiming that they are not black and that they have never been. But when it suits them, when they see someone like me, someone black, pointing out their invasion tactic, they now turn around and claim to be black again. But I called it. I called it when I first noticed it. The invasion happening in the US and how liberals are making room for it and even encouraging it. Charlie Kirk, before he was assassinated, also saw it coming. He even said, Islam is the sword the left is using to slit the throat of America. The fact that the mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, a Muslim man who was empowered in America, a privilege that no Christian can ever be accorded in any Muslim country, the fact that this man had the audacity, the boldness, knowing full well that he's being watched by many American people on TV. He boldly told an American citizen that he's not welcome in an American city, that he looks forward to rejoicing and singing victory songs the day this American citizen is going to be forced to leave the city of Dearborn. That speaks volume. This American citizen committed the crime of pointing out to the Muslim mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, an American city for that matter, that he, the American citizen, doesn't think it is right to name an American street Osama Siblani Street, knowing full well that Osama Siblani is a great supporter of Hezbollah. Hezbollah, which is a terrorist group who has vowed to overthrow and destroy Americans whichever way they can. Yeah, that was the crime of this American citizen, and the so-called mayor replied by telling this American citizen that he is not welcome in Dearborn. No mincing words, no hiding his intentions, just plain revealing of his colors. You, an American citizen, are not welcome here because you spoke out against our invasion.
We're in Dearborn. This is the call of prayer that goes off 5 times a day here in the United States. Would you like to hear this blasting through your neighborhood? They don't have a choice of whether they hear this or not.
The religion of peace practitioners, when they are in the minority, they are very concerned with minority rights. But when they are in the majority, there are no minority rights, which is exactly what is happening in Dearborn and Minneapolis right now. People have to bear the blasting from gigantic speakers, Islamic calls to prayer happening 5 times a day, starting from as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. What about the noise ordinance? What about the peace of mind of individuals who are not Muslim? Do their rights not matter? America is in trouble. We usually talk about Europe when discussing the invasion happening. Oh, look at London. London has fallen. It is now Londonistan. Oh, look at Italy. Oh, look at France. But little did we know that America is also slowly succumbing to this invasion, and liberals are rejoicing over it. When you go to the comment section of this particular video, then you will understand that there is fire on the mountain. This person said, why does she live in a Muslim city if she doesn't want to hear it? A Muslim city in the United States of America? Oh my God. You see, Americans brought this down on themselves. They are saying Dearborn belongs to the Muslims. It is a Muslim city. In fact, I don't even blame the group blasting the noise. I blame the American liberals who let this happen, okay? Who encouraged this. This is the diversity and the inclusion they wanted. So enjoy it. But bear it in mind that you, whether you be liberal or whatever, you can never try this as a Christian in any Muslim nation unless you want to meet your maker before your time. Those disturbed by it should take a bottle of pain meds and a case of vodka and take a nap. Now, this is coming from Stanley Cohen. Sounds very American. So like I said, Americans are co-signing this. They are the ones encouraging this immensely. You listen to music every second. Why this only 5 times sound bothering you so much? Somehow, this word is belonged to Allah. He does what he wants. Yet, all over the world, will perform the 5 times prayer call every day. Will you move to Mars? Very broken English, but I'm sure you get what this person is trying to say. They are laughing at you. They are making fun of Americans. Their number one aim is to conquer the world. They want to Islamize the entire world. So they are taunting you, saying that they will conquer the whole world and you will have nowhere else to go and you'll be forced to succumb to Islam. This is not funny, guys. This is serious. Ask yourselves why these people have to blast these prayers on gigantic speakers 5 times a day. Why? Why? Is it to assert dominance? To signal to their comrades in other parts of the world that they have very well conquered that particular area where they are blasting those noise? Have you ever sat yourself down and wondered why? Because you can't tell me that they are blasting such horrible sounds as a way of reminding their members that it is time to pray. Every Muslim knows the praying time. They do. They have been following this routine all their life. They've been doing this for a long time, so they are used to it. And besides, we are in the era of advanced technology. So why don't they have an app or maybe set up their alarms or have any kind of maybe reminders on their calendars to tell them when it is time to pray? Why can they not find other non-disruptive ways of calling people to come and pray without having to force these owners of the land to endure all the noise their speakers generate? And have we even listened to the meaning of those so-called prayers these guys are blasting on their speakers? Have we? Do you even know what they are saying when they start chanting in their foreign language? How would you know when they call for jihad? How would you know when they are calling their fellow Muslims for attack? Have you never thought of that? Anyway, I found the translation to one of their prayers, okay? And I want to share it with you guys. I do not speak Arabic, so I don't know how correct or how authentic these translations are. But here we go.
وثياب البلاء وأغلال الألم والدار اللهم اجعل حياتهم حسرة وبلاء واجعل موتهم قهرا اللهم وعدك وعذابك وعقابك على النصارى الظالمين وعلى اليهود المجرمين اللهم هذا الدعاء.
I won't be shocked if that translation is correct. That would be a very dangerous disaster, but I would not be shocked. Now, I am not saying that people should not exercise the right to practice their religion freely, but please do not do that at the expense of others, because the truth is that people's rights begin where yours end. The right to religious freedom must include the right not to be forcefully subjected to the religion of others. There is a thin line between practicing faith and imposing it on an entire community through public broadcasts and some other, weird practices, like maybe mandating people to only sell so-called halal foods, mandating people not to drink or sell alcohol, not to have dogs as pets, and the list goes on. So many businesses in Minneapolis and Dearborn, Michigan are closing up because of these Islamic rules. The same is happening in parts of the Western world, and it is really dangerous to witness. Again, I support freedom of worship, but not freedom to disrupt other people's peace or freedom with your religion. China is slowly getting it right. They are doing something about this issue, and it is working for them. In my next video, we're going to be discussing the Chinese secret recipe in dealing with the religion of peace. As always, guys, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or supporting the channel in any way that you can. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.